Welcome back to another video. I don't remember where I left off with the drawing, but let's start here. So this is my vanity. This is a TV. This is this. You see this fabric? It's this. There's bottles and stuff like that. It was a bit crowded when I drew, but I tried sight drawing it. This was a crochet project idea. I turned it into a cloak at the end. It was a brown cloak with a flower. This is like a flower with really strong and big roots. This is roses with thorns. This was a purse that was hanging on my wall, if I'm not mistaken. So I tried sight drawing it as well. These are rocks. This is a necklace with a cowrie shell. And this is a clock. I believe this is a gravestone. Now that I look at it, it kind of looks like it's saying, time is ticking. This is a spoon, a wine glass. I don't know what this is. This was something I crocheted. It's like how would they call it? A mesh. It's supposed to wrap around your hips though. And these are some of the beads that I added to it. Like at the ends. It's like when I move, it like clink, 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 clink. I like it a lot. This is... Well, I can't tell. Oh, wait, no, I remember now. Underneath my vanity, there was a container with colorful beads. And on top of that container, there was a bag. This is a portrait I came up with. I wasn't really looking at anything. I just did it. This was also something I just came up with. And it has like that little song lyrics. And this was supposed to be a haunted house. I really like this. This is a water bottle with a cup next to it. It's an open bottle. This is... I believe I saw this lamp somewhere in my brother's home. I can't remember exactly where I saw it. This is a piece. And this was one of the designs of my curtains. I'm not sure what this is. My father one time had brought this. It's like, well, now I don't have to describe it because here it is. It's a container. And you could open it. It kind of reminds me of something you would find while you're walking around on the woods. Like you find a random path and this is like something a fairy has. It's empty though. But I could fill it up with shells. Now these shells, these orange ones, are way too big. I believe they're real. They look real. I got them from an Asian restaurant. I just collected them after the food was eaten off of them. Really pretty, really pretty. I like them. Ooh. And I put, these are, I don't know what kind of shells they are, honestly. They're they're still pretty. I ate them. I don't know what they are, but I ate them. They were attached to each other. like this. Oh, this one goes with. Oops. I believe these two go together. Wait, I'll figure it out. I found their match. Do do do. These two and these two. I like the clink 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 noise that it made. I washed them after I had brought them home. And I guess they could stay in here for now. Ooh. And this. These two do not go together. This one's really small in comparison, you see. But they had food on it. And you eat the food and you're done. They're really pretty and I believe they're real. I have another purse, but my father gave me. And this is what I drew. I'll show you. It's this. I don't have anything in it. Perhaps I could put the shells. There we go. But yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. I could show you guys the see this right here. It's a hip scarf. And these are the type of beads I used. It's crochet. Look. You got these. And you got, where are they? The shells, the cowrie shells. And you got here they are. Oh, it's so hard, like the ones that I drew. This is a birthday cake. The little 3 candles. It's so cartoony. Like a stereotypical cartoon birthday cake with the 3 tiers. This is a phone. This is a phone. I think this is a charger. I don't know what this is. And this is an apple tree. I date them, like the days that I draw. I write them down. This is one of those orange shells. This was the little shell. And these are just a bunch of clothes. It's like you have a t-shirt. I apologize for the noise. You have a t-shirt, shoes, an undergarment, pants, socks. This is a heel. It's a heeled shoe. You have a cardigan, a skirt, a belt. Now time to draw. So I'm gonna draw something and you can guess what it is. Oh goodness, I have not been showing you guys anything, have I? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the noises, but this is what I made. And if you haven't noticed what it is, it's a spray cleaner. I found this new quote that I like to read sometimes when I get a little nervous when I try doing other things. I think it was written by Seneca. The the people, the place where I found the quote, I found it while looking for another quote that goes along the lines of how do you say? You suffer more in imagination than in reality. Now, that is a lovely quote, but I wanted to find out where it came from. And I found out that it was a man named Seneca, and if I'm not mistaken, it was in a letter that he was giving to another person. And so I have a page in my quote book where I wrote about it. Well, I wrote down the quote. This is the page. There are more things, Lucilius, likely to frighten us than to crush us. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Don't be miserable before the crisis arrive. The dangers that made you turn pale as if they were bearing down on you may never reach you at all. They certainly haven't reached you yet. Some things torment us more than they should, and some torment us where they shouldn't torment us at all. And some torment us when they shouldn't torment us at all. We have a habit of exaggerating our sorrow or imagining it or anticipating it. And I like to read that every now and then. And when I'm feeling nervous, I'll just tell myself, you know, I'm probably in a way overthinking it. And if something bad does happen, then me overthinking it wouldn't really change the outcome at all. So I might as well just continue living my life and, you know, whatever happens, happens. I trust that I'll be able to take care of the situation. Recently, now this one you can see, and perhaps this one you can guess proper. Recently, I had watched a movie, and the movie followed a family who seemed nearly perfect, just to find out that the family wasn't perfect, and there was a pretend family that the children had came up with that they would force people into so that they could relive the childhood they never had. It was, I'm not sure where I left off, but the children would force people to take care of them because they never really had a proper caretaker and they had refused to grow up. It really makes you think about how it's really easy to, well, view your life in a negative way because, well, it's your life. You're not really looking at other people, but it made me really sad. It made me realize just how many things I had to be grateful for. I like to read. I like to read. Recently, I finished reading Stoner. And his life is just like any other person, really. He got a job. He continued that job until he retired, and he stayed in a loveless marriage. It really makes you, I believe one of William Stoner's mistake wasn't just not committing, but, well, I guess it goes into say hand in hand, but he overthought a lot, and a lot of the things he overthought did make sense. Well, at the end of the story, when he passed, he was thinking about his life choices and what he could have done differently. I really hope I don't end up in a situation like that. I was really scared of starting a YouTube channel, and though I'm not really showing my face, it's a step. It's a step. Perhaps one day I will show my face. These are the pencils, the colored pencils that I'm drawing, and I'm using to color them in. Oops. But you know what I'm saying? It really was, well, it really was an upsetting story. And, well, it made me think about all the people who had lived a really similar life to him. They could have died alone like he had died alone. Perhaps they died wishing they had done more things than they actually did do. It was not an easy read, especially when it ended. There were so many paths he could have taken, but he didn't. But if we are to look at the bright side, he did have a daughter he loved. He had friends he liked. He was supposed to grow up to be a farmer, but he chose a different path than the one that people expected him to have, which is nice. There was an instant where he put his foot down regarding one of his students and their ability to pass their class because they were cheating. He didn't cave. But that doesn't mean he didn't do a lot of not so good things either. At the end of the day, I guess that's just life. Reading Stoner, the life of this character is very mundane if you really think about it. I believe that the story was sort of, in a way, boring until the last couple of episodes. He also accepted his illness fairly quickly, even when everybody else didn't accept it. So I think I was just ready to go. He's tired. Now, what is this? Colored pencils. That's it for now. The video is going a bit long, but please like it if you do like it. And I know it's been a while since I last posted, but thank you for your patience.